have I ever mentioned that, like, this game series has, like, some of the best music? Like, I honestly think that, like, 80% of the reason why I gravitate towards certain games is because the music is too good. It's like, my top, like, 10 games are full of, music that has, like, uh, that I have, like, songs from their soundtrack downloaded. Uh, I'm, I uploaded it, like, half a year ago at this point. It's a video of, Vampire Survivors where I was playing the Balatro DLC, and I'm like, this song is way too good. But yeah, so I double checked while I was going live, but I'm now at 138. Uh, and I just unlocked the bracelet. So like, some of the only stuff that I have left to do, a lot of it is based off progression. So it's like, Weenie Bridge and Gallow Tower. I also need to figure out how to unlock Curse. So I'm gonna do a little bit of. So I'm pretty sure that, like, one of the ways that we have to do the curse might be breaking of cards, but I'm not entirely sure right now. But yeah, at this point, I want to do a little bit of progression. I would do the curd refinery, but it's level 6. But there is an item here. Weenie Bridge doesn't have an item, so I'm gonna try to get this item first before going on. Even if I lose the fight. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong image. There we go. Now my character is actually, like, properly in frame. Oh my gosh, my nose. What the heck is... So I mentioned it to a few people that, I was, I had the day off on Sunday. And so because of that, I was invited to go to something downtown, and I'm like, okay, let's see how well this goes. It did not go well. And the reason for that is solely because I was asked to interact with people. And my social anxiety just skyrocketed through the roof. Sure. We could do golden armor. Having some armor is probably going to be best for us. But yeah, I do want, just to remind you how this deck works, is that I need to try to get... Yeah, I need to have, like, some form of, like, heavy armor. I need to get 3 of each of their cards. So, 3 bones, 3 cherry bombs, and then 3 cards. And then have the deck filled up with a bunch of wild cards so that we will have, like, infinite turns. So we're gonna go Light Tome to add projectiles into Cherry Bomb card. Adds duration. That that might be worth it to put it on bone instead of just skipping.
I say. Yes.
Yeah, let's draw cards. So I was trying to explain this this deck setup to someone, and I actually came up with a really good way of describing it, where this deck almost kind of feels like playing a high dexterity character in a game like Dark Souls, where the whole idea of the character is partially to never take damage. Where it's like most of what I'm doing is all aggro. I'm gonna take damage, yeah. But at the same time, if I go too aggro, and I don't actually have any, like, real form of defense, I'm going to get punished. So there is a little bit of of an almost implied, back and forth with the game, trying to balance everything out. Skip. Again, I'm using skips instead of rerolls at this point, because rerolls can be used on gems, but not on cards. Do I already have area on that one? No, I have duration. Okay. And then I'll just put growth when I find it. Do I want a whip? I don't think I do. Having a few of them was useful to kind of like try to get through a locked chest, but I also kind of would prefer to just rely on the strength of the deck itself instead of... Yeah, that was a lot of damage. I do kind of want a weighty tome. Nice. Thanks. Like, the only real thing that, like, confusion does at the end of the day is that it causes your combos to freak out. So it's like... Nope. Oh, okay. Thanks for the armor. There we go. I was really hoping that let's do a few rerolls to see if I actually get a, Spellbinder would be nice, but it's not what we need right now. We actually need more firepower. Yeah, I almost completely lost that one. I could put easy combo onto the golden armor, but... I do kind of want to try that strategy where I make tomes and armor all wild. So, if anything, I would want to put triple armor probably onto carts so that I can take advantage of that. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. Okay, cool. I was really hoping that there was going to be a 1 card in that. Sorry, a 0 cost in there. Bone and then armor just in case into cart. Actually, yeah, let's put armor on Weighty Tome. Like we did last time. Because that actually did work out pretty well. There we go. Oh, come on. That was so close. Okay, cool. Cool. Still haven't run into that item I was supposed to find here though. Hey Flash. Just playing some more of this this deck setup that I had last time. Oh, this is the guy that says that, yeah, chance to deal knockback when a purple card is played. So that actually oddly synergizes with my deck. Yeah, I was supposed to go. I was supposed to stream last night, but I kind of It's not even that I fell asleep. It's that I just realized I was far too tired to to stream anything. Oh well. I was a little bit too cautious on that one. Yeah, I really do. I really do hope that they get back to on that. Like, okay, at least got something from that. Should probably heat up my food from last night. I just finished that off. Cause I was like, I was looking over at it, I'm like, huh, I should probably finish eating that. Do we want a bracer? Having a bracer would be nice. Yeah, even though we almost messed up on that boss earlier, like, we've been going pretty well. having a little bit of mana trouble, but it's mostly because of our bad draws then. Instead of anything, like, actually going on. There we go. Now we're getting the wild cards. I was like, do I want to continue the turn, or do I want to just end it now? I'm like, let's just end it. Perfect. Cart into bone. We could do this to get more healing at the end of each round. We could do this to get a little bit more damage. We could use one of our spare attract orbs to put into the Santa water to put that up, but we don't have anything that would, you know, like properly flow into that. So let me just double check. Yeah, attract orb goes in the Santa water. I think I'm gonna just skip. Even though that's probably not the best thing right now, it's I think I would rather skip. Just to kind of see where we go with this. Drew absolutely no attack cards. Oh, I didn't even notice that you fell off. Sorry about that. Getting the Ancient Tome would be nice, but like... I think I'm more worried about, like, doing more damage right now. Should have done that the other way, but oh well. Yeah, I'm fine with getting, like, sacrificing one of our, like, level 0 armors. Ah, dang it. I would put this, the kill count onto the other, cherry bomb if we had it. Might as well just put yin and yang onto the empty tome then. So there's the chance that we draw a card. But yeah, Flash, if you weren't here to hear it, I realized that this deck almost kind of comes off as a, Oh, there we go. Third card. This deck almost has the same vibe of, playing a Souls-like game where you mostly play as dexterity. So you are running around trying to do as much damage before you're forced to actually take damage yourself. Light Tome, Heavy Armor into Wild so we could then combo off of Bone. On. Ah, that's annoying. Must put yin and yang onto the cart then. There we go. Didn't need that healing, but oh well. To that so we could get 4 cards. Perfect. We are gonna go Bone into Cherry Bomb into Cart. So that we could chain like that. We're gonna go light tome. Both wild cards into a track so we can draw cards. Oh, cool. Oh, and this is gonna draw us a card. Nice. Yeah, this deck is really fun, and I'm glad I actually, like, figured this strategy out instead of, like, stumbling onto a video where they explain it. Because I feel like that the way that I built this is, like, was a very natural way of just figuring this game out. Might as well use my one last skip to just kind of avoid grabbing that knife. Might as well just put kill count onto the second cherry orb. Cherry bomb. Cherry orb. Level 4. Okay. Man, you keep falling off. I probably should have grabbed that, Spellbinder, like, way back, so that I could have avoided this mess. Santa water. Cherry bomb. Then I'm gonna go coin bag, friendship amulet, so I can continue the combo further for the cherry bomb in the cart. There we go. Thought I saw someone. Saw some. Oh, it's probably this. Cool, another attract orb. You know what? We could do that. Put it onto the Santa water so we don't run into a situation where we accidentally get rid of one of our draw cards. Nah, we're gonna just cash out. I don't think I'm going to actually be giving it anything. Because if anything, I'm still reeling over, us having to give up the zero cost, armor. I don't know, maybe it's because I actually play like Magic the Gathering, but there is something very funny about the idea of I cast my whole deck. There we go. Finally got the growth stat. So now we have more XP, more gold, and then more luck, which is going to be permanent upgrades for the whole run. And they all... again, putting two upgrade slots on Bone didn't really seem like too interesting of a prospect back when, like, I first did it. It was mostly just to put something into it, but it has been fundamental into my runs after that. I do like how the cockatrices, like... Ugh. Ah, I didn't like that. The ultimate ultra overkill. Limit breaks the overkill. What? Might as well go with the empty tome. We needed more, level 0 cards anyway. Thanks. Okay. Having the weighty tome be free to play is better than nothing, I guess. Again, I wanted it to be a wild card, but, like, we just aren't getting the wild card stuff. Oh, I didn't notice I drew the cherry bomb. I probably would have used that instead. Tempting. Sacrificing the knife for more mana is not too bad. There we go. weird way of doing this, but we're gonna go Cherry Bomb, Weighty Tome so we can get some armor, into Friendship Amulet so we can draw the most amount of cards. Into Rosary. So we could then use that to combo harder for the cart. Thanks. That's gonna deal some damage. Oh wait, no, that was the previous one. I haven't gotten a chance to see what the limit break overkill looks like. Might as well. If the card has a chance to just never be used. Like, there is a chance that, like, it might not be used, sit in my hand the whole time, and then it just helps us deal more damage. There we go. More wild cards. Exactly what we needed. Nice. Okay, cool. We actually got each of the colored wild cards. That's nice. You know, it took the entire run, but we finally got it. And that is why you never give up before all of the weird lizard chickens are hatched. Let's go Light Tome into Wings, into Golden Armor, so that we could finish off the chain with drawing a bunch of Attract Orbs. Well, drawing a bunch of cards to Attract Orb. Okay, cart. Oh, we're already dead. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm starting to think that that was the right choice. Putting a leader on Ebony over here. If you didn't if you couldn't tell what that was, leader makes it so that it doubles. Is it doubles or is it just like adds another like modifier? Adds another like. Is it like 10%? I'm not actually sure. Either way, what happens is that you will. I actually need 7 to do all that. Is that it will improve the attack of all the other cards in the deck. So, because you're planning on having that be the last card you use.
Assists.
We're gonna go cart. Okay. I was gonna use the 2 wild cards to like finish off the chain, but like. For this being like the 5th floor, we're actually doing a lot of damage. Okay, cool. We could go Cherry Bomb into Cart into Santa Water, and then we won't have enough to do Ebony, so it actually like still moderately is useful. I like the fact that that goes off before damage is dealt, so it does kind of act like a line of defense. We're gonna go Parm first so that we could get more out of the Attract Orb. Wings. I was pretty sure that, like, Morticio is, saying crunchy, but I'm not sure why he would be saying that. Totally messed that chain up, but oh well. We didn't take any damage this turn, so it worked out in the end. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do Empty Tome so that we change this to having it be a draw. Then we're gonna go Parm. Then we're gonna go back down to Bone so that we can then have a full combo. So this is what we're gonna do. Even though it feels counterintuitive to use wings first, one of the reasons why we kind of should try to do it is that it will reduce the mana cost of Bone to make it be a negative card, so that we can then combo off of the other Bone. Thanks for the extra hand size. This is a weird layout. Yeah, I figured. Harm into, let's increase our luck. To the other Bone, into an attract orb, into the drawing card, to hand size, into more cards, into wings. Into Cherry Bomb, like a tome. I probably should have done that the other way around. Card. And I would have used the Ebony Wings, but like... Oh, there's Peach. Okay, let's see. Bone. Into Amulet. Into Cart. Into Harm. Into Peach. And then we actually get to use Ebony. Just raw send via, whoops, I accidentally double clicked. Wings is going to mess up whatever combo we do. So how about we do this to maximize the potential. Then gonna go Cart the center to do at least some damage. Then we're gonna go Attract Orb into a free card. Nice. That went better than I expected. Yada fell off again. Gonna have to go find him again. +3 armor, so we could get rid of the rainbow armor. Not... it does kind of cull out my deck a little bit. I kind of want more coins. But I'll sacrifice the golden armor so that we could have a permanent +2 armor. Okay. Could go Wings. Into Attract, into Cherry Orb. into attract orb, so we draw 3 cards. Into cart. Let's do a reroll. Now we actually got a new bone. Nice. And then we're gonna go Santa Water. And then we're gonna use that to combo into an empty tome. Probably should have comboed that into the bracer, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, there you go. Almost got them all. Okay, we're gonna go XP, attract orb. Oh, there we go, weighty tome. Well, unfortunately, Dom has been sent back to the deck, so we're gonna have to deal with his card a bit. Although this is the final boss for the run, so I don't have to worry too hard. Unironically, I kind of... Interesting. What I might actually want to do is go Bone into Pumarola into Cart, so we draw a card, into Friendship Amulet, so we could then combo that into Peach.
For the greater glory.
Oh, bracelet. Oh, it's a red wild. Fascinating. Okay, what does the bracelet do? Okay, so it just is a straight 100 damage that combos. And it's a red card, so it synergizes with people that want to play red cards. We're gonna go Wings. Into Light Tone. So we can continue the combo into Attract Orb, draw 3 cards. And then we're gonna go Weighty Tome. Not just so that we grab some of the armor, but we also have enough mana to do everything we want to do this turn. into Peach, into Ebony. Okay, here we go. There's the final boss over there. Poseidon of Milk. We went wings first, so that we could then use bracelet afterwards. So that we could then continue the combo with the track orb. Lightning into Peach. There we go. We're gonna go Empty Tome, so that we don't run into mana problems as much. Tracked Orb, Weighty Tome, Friendship Amulet, and I could go into Cart, which will draw us a card. Or we could go into a Tracked Orb, which will give us 5, and then increase Projectile. Perfect, actually. This still draws us a card. We're then gonna go Harm. Into Greedy Bone. Into Cherry Bomb. Into Rainbow Armor. Bracer, Light Tome, and then finish it off with Ebony. We got the 74 armor. Unfortunately, it's right before the end of our turn, so we're gonna lose all of it. Okay, cool. Mana Bomb. Take 0 damage, deal 0 damage to the front row. Mana counts down, damage counts up, explodes at 0 mana. Damage counts up. Huh. I'm just trying to figure out how this works. We got 16,000 coins on that run. Jeez. And then we're gonna end it off by evolving Peach and Ebony. Complete the Curd Refinery and collect a vast fortune of coins. Nice. The Fireproof Gem and the Coin Count Gem. So I guess deal damage according to how much coins that you've collected on that run. Okay, let's see if we can max out all the rest of our upgrades. Well, not all of them. We did put a considerable dent into it, though. That was neat. Uh... Did I actually do a run with her? Oh, I haven't done a level with, I haven't actually reached level 30 with her, so I haven't been able to get that card normally. That's unfortunate.
My marrow's in a quiver.
Leaves us with 1,500. Perfect. We're gonna go to the blacksmith. And what we're gonna do is we are going to put... I so desperately want to put a gem slot into the friendship amulet, not gonna lie. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one into the knife. And then I'm gonna put another one into the whip. That way those cards don't feel too useless to me. Because the reason why I've been avoiding them is that the bone having having two slots has been very useful. Anyway, I just wanted to stream a little bit in the morning. I was planning on doing something else, but I'm actually relatively out of time. But what I could do... I still need to do a run where I get her to level 30. Like, clearly. But, like, is there any other character that I need to do that with? Does not look like it. Because the only other characters that I need... Defeat the giant enemy crab. Yeah, I just need to get to level 30 with her. Which, we're gonna need to see how we can do that. Anyway, I keep going back and forth on whether or not I want to quit right now. Okay, so if I were to start a run with her...
I'd sing if I could.
Gain duration when yellow is played. So I might want to pick characters that synergize with it. So how about I go with...
I'll be gentle.
Provola, because we get both of her guns, with that, which will be useful, you know, to deal damage, but it also helps with the yellow. And you know what? We're gonna go with Belpese.
My staff is on your
Well,
staff.
Pasqualina. It's like Pasquale, but it's the feminine version, so it's Pasqualina. Should we swap out for this? We're gonna be using a lot of purple cards, so I actually kind of want to... Yeah, let's go with Sharp Mind. So we need to get to level, we need to get to level 30. So let's go with Dairy Plant and just see how well that goes. Okay. Spellbinder. Light Tome. Never really done this team comp before, so this is gonna be interesting. Hand size is now at 6. Oh, I didn't notice I start with a weighty tome. Huh. Come on. Yeah, let's go with Tiramisu so we can evolve the guns. Okay, we're gonna go with that.
Your aid.
Had to make sure I wasn't, you know, misremembering that.
Answering the call.
Dude, that would be so weird. You know what? Let's wait until we get a few more cards. figure out what we want to do with that.
Fancy a drink?
I say.
Yeah, let's skip it for now. Oh, wait, this is the exact same thing. I do wonder if I can... I don't think I'll be able to, but it would be really funny if I could just throw... Yeah, I already had a wild card in my stuff. I was not able to do that.
I'm fully armed. How's this? More. Yes. Unite. 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 Unite.
Ah, that's weird.
Unite. 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 Unite.
Uh...
Unite.
I was like, how about we not draw more cards? I would rather make this wild. Because I could evolve that later. Let's get rid of one of our attract orbs because we're going to be drawing so many cards anyway, we don't need them.
Unite. More. Unite. Unite. I say.
Unironically, kind of liking this run.
Unite. Unite. Unite.
Now we don't have any defensive options, which is a little worrying now that I think about it.
Unite. Yes. Unite. Unite. I say. Unite.
Um. Nah. Okay, now we evolve. Because it also gets rid of the Tiramisu from the deck.
Unite. Yes.
I don't know what I was doing there. I was not looking at the map.
Unite. Unite. How's this?
Okay. I just realized when... Oh, wait. Did we use... Did we actually go back for the orb? I don't think we did. Permanently increasing our damage might help.
Unite. Unite. Unite.
Then we're gonna go Wildcard into Fear. Yeah, the difference with this deck is that we don't actually want the turns to go forever. Because then we start running into other problems. So instead, we just try to end it as soon as we can. Six mana. Okay. Okay. Whip into Attract Orb. the Candelaberator. We could then use the Weighty Tome. To the Song of Mana.
Unite. How's this? Unite.
The animations for the guns are so funny. I love them.
Smart. I say. More. I say.
Yeah, if I have Fear and Song of Mana, I'm going to use Song of Mana first, so that I could then use the the raw mana that Song of Mana drops to then combo into Fear.
Unite. Unite. Yes. How's this? Unite.
Um,
I say. Unite.
to Weighty Tome. Into Song of Mana. So we get the raw mana into Fear. Then we're gonna go Spellbinder.
Unite. Unite.
Just dump the entire hand. Yeah, then we could make the Light Tome also a wild card.
Unite. 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 How's this?
Yeah, this team composition is a little fascinating.
Unite. Unite.
And it's mostly because of two reasons.
Unite. I say. More.
Because this team comp is oddly does a lot of damage. It's just that it doesn't feel like it.
Unite. Yes. Unite. How's this? Unite. I say. Unite. 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 Not more. I say, unite. How's this? Unite.
Okay, another level 3 card to help us potentially combo into stuff.
Unite. Unite.
Weighty Tome, No Future, Song of Mana, Raw Mana, to use its Wild to go for, that one. Yeah. You've also got to remember that our overall goals that we still need to get to is at the end of the day, we still need to get a, we need to get to level 30.
Unite. 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 How's this? Not.
So many bright colors. I am actively removing cards from my deck so I don't have more to work with. Because the thing is that, like, if we were to basically just go, let's just say, whip into a tracked orb, we're already, like, over par for, like, what we need.
Unite.
So just go Weighty Tome to add armor into No Future, Song of Mana, Raw Mana, Guns. And we've already taken them out before we even do, like, half of that. Yeah, that rainbow armor is actually gonna come in handy.
I say.
So, like, I didn't get, like, any draws on that, but I still took everything out, like, really quickly. I am probably gonna need to grab at least one more yellow card.
Unite. Unite.
Did you see how fast we took out that boss? Like, jeez. The worst part is because we don't have any form of XP growth. Come on. Yeah, because we don't have any form of XP growth. Like, we weren't able to actually reach level 30. Like, that's the weirdest part. Is that, like, we're not over leveled. We're just overpowered.
How's this?
To your aid. Fate persists.
Unite. 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 Unite.
I'm pretty sure that, like, every single time I use, no future, like, my bitrate goes through the floor.
Unite. Unite.
Light tone. Then rotate back. Thematically, it feels better just to grab the guns again.
Unite.
Knife, Rune Tracer, Light Tome, Spellbinder to draw an additional card, Tracked Orb to draw 6, Rainbow Armor for defense, just in case. And then we go No Future, Song of Mana, Raw Mana, Fear. Yeah, it's... This deck is fun
Unite.
in a way I was not expecting.
Unite. Unite.
That was a suboptimal set of hands, and I still got out of there like without a scratch.
Unite. 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 Unite.
Yeah, barely didn't get it, and it's just because I didn't have, like, any growth. Ah, just barely under. Might as well just add it to Magic Wand as well, so we could just do all of our level 0 items. At least when it comes to attacking, you know? And then we have enough to put it onto a cherry bomb as well. Nice. Next time we get... after the next level, I'm probably also gonna put one into cart. But yeah, I'm done for today. I've gotta head out. So... Man, I just realized that, like, I've been, the funniest part is that, like, I've been... I was streaming mostly without looking at my stuff, but, like... Oh well. Anyway, I will see all of y'all next time. I have, now that, like, the stuff that I needed to upload is now up, I'm gonna try to figure out what I want to do with all those things I just uploaded, and, more than likely, as of, like, the recording of this, I will have started uploading, the Xenoblade episodes, so... Because I do want to get through that series, even though, like, I will caution you, those first two sessions was me mostly half asleep, so, like, they might be a little bit boring, but I'm actually gonna try to 100% that game. That's gonna be a fun one. Anyway, I'll see all of y'all next time. Goodbye, everybody.